know here hopefully pretty soon whether there's a deeper issue, which there shouldn't be. There's not really any more parts that can cause this problem, but
okay.
I did preempt warranty about the other bag, and he was like, well, just give you a heads up, unless it's got a return code for the other side, they're probably not going to give it to you. I said, okay.
So, update. They fixed the truck. I was at the dealership about 3 hours. It went pretty smooth for the most part. They finished the truck. I get down the road. I'm on 459 or whatever, going back to get the trailer, and I just heard a pop. And I pulled over, looked under the truck. The fucking airbag is like this, crushed down now, the new one. So I called the dealership back and told him what happened. He's like, hey man, just bring it back up here. And I'm like, fuck. I got 3 hours of drive time left. I gotta drop this load off at 7 o'clock in the morning in Tennessee, which is 4 hours away, which is not an issue. But with the 10-hour rest, situation, bro, I'm gonna be fucked. I'm gonna be fucked, bro. So I'm just man, this is Monday, bro. Monday. Oh, morning. What's up? We're still in Birmingham. As you can see, I'm out here with my trailer. We parked outside the Walmart. I'm in a rental truck right now that they gave me. The truck's still at the dealership. So, update. I got the truck fixed. They put a new airbag on it, or the air suspension on it, on the left rear side that popped. I took it into them. Or let me go back. So, my air suspension went out while I was carrying this load right here. So I hobbled over here to Walmart parking lot, dropped the load, went to the dealership. Luckily, it's right down the street. It was only like 10 miles away. So get there. They're like, hey, man, yep, your airbag, valve came out. You need a new one. Put a new airbag in. It took about 2-3 hours or so for them to get it situated. I was so happy. I'm like, I'm still on time. I still have drive time left to make it to my destination. So I'm like, all right, bet, we good. I get maybe 6-7 miles down the road, and I thought somebody shot at me. It was like, spow, right? I'm like, oh, shit, right? So when it happened, the truck kind of like, it didn't do anything crazy. It just was loud, So then I pulled over, like, naturally, I'm like swerving a little bit. Then I pull over and I look in the back. I was like, okay, maybe my tire popped. Maybe my tire popped. Maybe it was a situation where, I don't know. But I went and checked the bag. The new air suspension bag in the back was exploded out the side. You can see where like the little, the rubber was frayed open. So I called the dealership back like, hey man, I didn't make it. It popped. And he's like, those airbags are really durable. Like, how did it pop? He's like, what kind of, like, how much weight are you putting on? And I'm telling him, like, bro, I didn't even connect my trailer yet. Like, this shit it's popped on the way to get my trailer. So, and I'm already pissed off because, it put me behind with my broker. And then, of course, I'm at risk for losing the load and stuff. Luckily, the broker's been a little understanding right now. I just have to have an ETA of when it's going to get fixed. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like right now, they don't have an ETA. They told me what it is though. The compressor block valve or whatever. There was something malfunctioning in there where it kept telling, the system kept sending air to the bags. So it basically overfilled them. So where they exploded. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. So now like I said, they put me in a rental, which, on the positive side, I'm glad they did that because at least I can still get around. Birmingham is about 3.5 hours or so from where I live, so you know I'm not too far from the house. I just didn't want to leave, you know, this load by itself unattended. So I came back here yesterday and spent the night here, you know, next to the load. And I'm just waiting for them. The dealership, like I said, is like 10 miles down the road. So I'm just waiting for them to give me an update and tell me how long my truck's gonna be down and what is it gonna cost. So y'all stay tuned. Yo, what's up? Got some good news for you. Day 3 of no truck, or truck in the shop. And, you know, Big B went down Monday, and she been in there ever since. But day 4, we gonna get her back. The dealership just called me and said that they, you know, they overnighting the parts, and I'll have the truck back tomorrow. So that's a good thing. That's a good sign, you know. And since I'm in Birmingham, like I said, I'm about 3 hours or some change away from my house. So my wife and my baby, one of my babies, came up and kept me company last night. Say hi, Stinky. Say hey, YouTube. Look, she a little upset right now because the hotel we stayed in, they had a pool, but ain't no water in it. So, and they said they was having some type of malfunction about their water in their pool. So she and her feelings back there right now. But we gonna find something else to do. You know, we gonna figure something else out, even though she out there pouting. Fix your face, mommy. Look, you know how these kids be, especially these damn, what do they call them? These damn babies that were born during COVID. They just a different breed, bro. They're a whole nother situation. But yeah, we lit right now. You know, truck coming back tomorrow. I got the hotel room for another night, so I'll be in there tonight with the wife and my youngest. You know, thankfully they came up, kept me company, because I damn sure didn't want to be out here 3 days by myself, twiddling my thumbs and swinging my dick in circles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we're getting some progress. But as far as today, let's go see what Birmingham has to offer us, you know, that's family friendly, minus the drama. You know, let's see how it goes. Oh, speaking, she just got back in the car. Hey, babe. Look, she came up to see me, y'all. Yeah, she didn't want her bae to be out here by herself, you know what I'm saying, at the hotel lonely, you feel me? I'm playing now. I'm a fool. Hey, where we going, babe? Damn, get them lips nice and supple. Yes, sir.
You gotta go check that load.
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, that's what we about to go do right now. We heading back to Walmart to check the load that I left out there with my trailer. You know, obviously the load's on the trailer. But, yeah, so we go check that out real quick. And hopefully there's no deficiencies, because I would hate to owe anybody when I haven't driven a truck for 4 days.
There is no deficiencies. We're just going to say hello to it.
What she said. There you go. We just gonna say hello to her. All right. My daughter said I gotta go, y'all. So I'll talk to you later. Oh, look at here, Miss. Get off YouTube, Dad. Get off YouTube, Dad. Slump cam. What's up? What's up? So, as you can see, I finally got a hotel room. So, hold on. Let me set y'all right here. Then I can talk with me. There it is. All right. So, first things first. Still in Birmingham. I'm still out here. The people called me from the dealership, and they said that my truck's not ready, obviously, but they did find the parts, so they got to order the parts. And I know anybody that's going to a dealership to get any type of work done, the biggest thing right now is their parts are back ordered, or, you know, whatever it is. Luckily, they were able to allocate the parts and get them, you know, ordered. tomorrow I'll be able to find out if they are coming by Friday, by tomorrow. I don't know. He said he found the parts, but because of how late it was when, the mechanics finished doing their diagnostic or narrowing down why my airbag kept blowing up, he said, he wasn't able to call around to get the parts, but he says they are out there. So it's not a back order situation, luckily. I'm still in the rental truck that they gave me. So long story short, with the load, as y'all know, I had the load on the back of my truck when the bag went out. The load still sitting in a Walmart parking lot. I checked in with Walmart to let them know, so that, hey, my trailer's out here, just letting y'all know, I'm gonna leave it here overnight. The second night in a row. So they were like, hey, no problems, nobody's gonna mess with it. It's in front of the cameras, they're tracking the situation. I'm just blown because I lost that money for that load. My broker called me. Obviously, I've been communicating back and forth with the broker and dispatch. So they basically said, hey, when your truck gets running, just take that load back to the shipper. Luckily, the shipper is only 6 miles away from that Walmart, so it's not that bad of a situation as far as like I'm not in the middle of nowhere where I gotta drive miles back to get the load back to them. So, but I will take it back to the shipper. So I lost that money there. And these things happen, man. Shit. It's the trucking business, so it happens. It happens. So I'm just glad that it was something like this happened where I'm in. Like I said, I'm in Birmingham, so it's a metro area where I'm not like in West Bubblefuck, nowhere, stuck on the side of the road or trying to get towed and things like that. So I'm glad it happened here rather than somewhere else. And I'm also happy that I was able to get a rental, and my service advisor down there, he's been solid. Shout out to Andrew if he ever sees this. Best service advisor I ever had in my life. Super solid guy. He's been working the problem out, answering all my questions, regardless of how annoying I might be. So yeah, he's been holding it down. Best case scenario, I should have the truck back by Friday. Worst case, a week from yesterday. Today's Tuesday right now, Tuesday night. So yeah, truck's still down, truck's still in the shop, and going on day 2. So hopefully, God bless me. Hopefully tomorrow they can get the parts in and get me back on the road tomorrow. I can take these people back they load and hit my dispatcher up and go make some money. If not, all is well still. I'm just blown, bro. Like, what I'm saying? Like, this 1,200, 1,000, like, it's just so much money I'm missing out here, yo. My shit's down. It's like, fuck. But what are you gonna do? It's part of the game, Like I said, I'm just happy that it happened now, rather than somewhere else. And it's not a major mechanical issue, it's so give you a breakdown what happened. As the techs did their diagnostic, and the reason why my airbag went out the first time and the second time is because the compressor has a valve block on it. It's called valve block, something like that. But the compressor the module on the compressor was faulty. So it kept telling the airbag suspension that it needed more air. When I put the load on it or without the load, it was saying that it needed air. So obviously it filled it up too much to where it blew up. And they say that those airbag suspensions, the actual, I guess spring itself, it's not really a spring, but the bag itself are very durable. It's hard to bust them, but I did it. So the first one didn't bust the valve, or what do you call it? Yeah, it's a valve, right? The little shit that screws in the top. Yeah, so it's an L-shaped valve that goes into the top. That popped out, for some reason. That fell out of the airbag itself. So that's what happened with the first one. So to fix that situation, you got to place the whole unit because that valve comes a part of the whole unit, which they did, and then it popped. So just to give you a backfill of what transpired with that situation. So they had to figure out why it popped this time, why it popped in, and that's how they came to the conclusion that the valve block or whatever with the compressor was faulty. Yeah, so this is where we at right now. This is my situation. So, you know, hey, feel free in the comments. Y'all can ask questions or talk about, please share y'all stories of what you dealt with in this type of situation. But I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. Tomorrow, hopefully I get some good news and I'll hit y'all back and get back on here and talk to y'all about what happened or what news I got or, you know, anything good or bad. So y'all stay tuned, you know what I'm saying, with Big B and me.
We'll know here hopefully pretty soon whether there's a deeper issue, which there shouldn't be. There's not really any more parts that can cause this problem, but
okay.
I did preempt warranty eval the other bag, and he was like, well, just give you a heads up, unless it's got a return code for the other side, they're probably not going to give it to you. I said, okay. So we'll make sure that unless that bag's physically leaking, if it's not giving us a failed code, they're not going to approve it.
Okay. So go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I wouldn't want you to pay $1,800 for it. So
yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, but hopefully it doesn't, but hopefully it does. But either way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Hopefully it doesn't, but hopefully it does. If it does, then great, we can fix it. If it doesn't, then I'll ride it till it pops or something else happens.
Yep, because like I said, I've got both of them here just to be safe. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, man. So what are we looking like for as far as time, you think?
He's probably got another solid 2 hours.
Okay.
And then once he's done filling it up, we'll know for sure.
All right, and then you'll figure out if it has a code or not after he fills it up.
Correct.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, I'll let you know.
All right, thanks, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's where we at, bro. Day 5. Oh, what's up? What's up? So, I'm back in Big B. So I picked it up on Friday, about 3 o'clock. My service advisor called me and said, "Hey, man, you know, all the parts came in. We put the parts in. We did the inspection. You know, they did whatever checks they had to do to get it straight, and the truck came back good. I locked up to the trailer." Downside, obviously I was down my truck for the whole week. Monday, dropped it off, picked it up Friday, half day. My dispatcher tried to get me some loads to pick up Friday, and you know, just to have it so that Monday will be a drop off starting off. I just told him to hold off. I wasn't trying to, like, you know, sit at home for the weekend. So and I told him just, you know, hold off till Monday, and then, you know, I'll get out there Monday and see what's up, see what's shaking. But good thing is the way that my pay cycle is, I get paid every Thursday. Cycle ends Wednesday afternoon. So good thing is from Wednesday to Wednesday is my pay week, and then Thursday, Friday it goes into the next week. So last week, you know, I did some loads Thursday and Friday, so I got paid for those loads this week. You know, unfortunately, it was only like $1,500, but $1,500 to do absolutely nothing. Like my truck, like I said, my truck was in shop Monday to Friday, so I made $1,500 for that week to do nothing. I only used, like, you know, $150 in fuel, $200 in fuel, so that wasn't too bad to pay my fuel card. But, you know, making that much for the week to be chilling with the family, you know, it's not too bad. Like I said to y'all, the wife came up to Birmingham to kick it with me, and my daughter, my youngest daughter, came, and she came up there to be with me so that we were able to, I guess, spend that time together, so I wouldn't be like sitting by myself in Birmingham for a week. So that was a good time. You know, we went skating with my youngest, took her skating. We went to Chuck E. Cheese, the trampoline park. So, you know, we had a good time. made the most of like the time being down, which is always nice. Other than that, man, I mean, the shit kind of, it sucked, but you know, we made the most out of a lemons to lemonade type situation. Coming this week up though, back to the grind, back to being out here making this money. So you know, we got to get paid. We ain't got no choice but to get paid. But yeah, thank y'all for being with me and with me on my time, on my break, I would say. You know, my time while the truck was down. Big B was in the shop for her suspension. Luckily, you know, right now I'm not having any issues right now, you know, thus yet. They replaced the left side or driver's side shock, suspension shock, or the air suspension shock bag, whatever you want to call it. They replaced that. They replaced the air suspension compressor system. So it's like the air block, the system, and like some other shit. They replaced all of that. So only thing really on the air suspension system they didn't replace is the right rear, you know, bag. Hopefully I don't have any issues with the right rear bag moving forward, you know, especially not like on a load. My service advisor tried to go ahead and get that done too. They replaced the whole system, but you know, my warranty company was like, it's not necessary right now with the situation. So because it didn't have a code for it malfunctioning, so they wouldn't do it, which is fine. You know, it's kind of shitty because I'd rather them just do it all there while I was there than me coming back. But you know, all else fails, if I have to come back, then you know, it is what it is. Insurance is going to cover it. So that's the positive thing of this whole situation, is that I only had to pay $200 deductible, and insurance covered the $6,000 worth of work. Yes, that shit cost $6,000 worth of work. So I didn't have to come out of pocket $6,000, which, you know, would bless me. But for people out there who don't have like their warranty packages or my car or whatever they call that shit, different warranty situations, bro, go find you some warranty, pay them whatever it is, like, you know, however much it costs you a month to pay them. My warranty plan costs $3,000, and I'm covered bumper to bumper. Just not I cover half. They only cover half on like routine maintenance. So like brakes, oil changes, filters, you know, tires, things of that nature, they cover half, and I pay the other half. But as far as like everything else, engine, you know, suspension, chassis type systems, anything like that, you know, electronic maintenance for people who have like 5th gen trucks, 5th gen Rams, you know, that our head unit sometimes starts to act up and goes out. I had a couple buddies with 5th gen 1500s and 3500s whose head units started to go out and have like glitchy issues. They cover that 100%. So for people who do have 5th gen systems, and you know, go get you some warranties on your shit, bro, because you don't want to be sitting here, something happens and you got to pay $2,000 plus on repairs out of pocket, when you could have just paid a $200 deductible, or depending on your plan, you know, a $500 deductible. So that's really like the, I guess, the caveat to having those plans. You pay a lot maybe up front, but down the road, you know, you're gonna wish you had got it. But yeah, we're gonna keep this video short, man. You know, this is the update. Hope to see y'all soon when I get back on the road.